Hi guys, welcome back to another episode on my channel. I'm so excited and pumped up for this video because by God's grace I will be turning 5 years at my current workplace. It hasn't been an easy road. It has been a road of ups and downs, and I just want to share my experience and how work has been in the past 5 years. Wow. By the way, if you're new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you get notified whenever I post a new video. And to my already existing family, I bet you know that I love you all so very much. I wish you could all see my view. It's so beautiful and very serene. I love it. So I have a friend behind the camera. She has a few questions for me. I don't even know what the questions are about, but she opted to help me shoot this video. So she's gonna be asking the questions and then I'll be answering them. And if you have any questions that are not in the questions that she's asked me, why not leave it in a comment section and I would reply them just as you love it. So let's go right into today's video.
You made mention of working at your current place for 5 years.
Yeah.
Where is that?
Okay, so I work with DreamOval Limited. DreamOval is a software development company which seeks and has a vision of providing payment solutions across Africa and to the world.
Where did you work before DreamOval?
I work with Sanda International. Sanda International is a trading company. It's a Chinese firm. I actually did my national service there, and after I was retained, and so I worked there for a while. I think about 4 years. Yeah, I can't remember, but about 3 to 4 years, including my service. Then I moved to DreamOval after my first degree.
Okay. How do you get to DreamOval?
That's from Sanda, right? While I was doing my first degree, it was actually a top-up from GIJ. I went on a trip with a couple of friends. I love trips. I went for a trip with a couple of friends, and then I met a gentleman on the trip. That's Charles Paul, my current boss. And Charles told me about DreamOval, and he's actually a co-founder of DreamOval Limited. So he told me about DreamOval and all that they seek to achieve, and you know, the fact that they are young people who are amazing people doing great things with software development, programming, and you know, just solving problems for the normal Ghanaian individual. So I mean, I got interested, I got to ask more, and at the time I was having a conversation with him. They needed someone to run the customer service, to start the customer service department, or sort of, yeah. So he thought I had those qualities because I was a communications person and I was passionate about communications and engaging people. So he asked me to send in a CV or an application, and yeah, I got the job after an interview. So yes, that's how come I got into DreamOval in 2015, October 3rd, I think. Yeah, I remember the day.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so how was it when you started working there?
Wow. When I started working at DreamOval, it was so new to me. I remember in my interview, I actually said that I have very little knowledge of computer and technology, but I'm ready to learn, and I'm ready to, you know, just learn a lot. For me, it was a learning process. It wasn't about how much I was even going to be paid and all that, but now I'm actually looking at how much I'm going to be paid. But yeah, when I started DreamOval, it's a great place to start your career. It's a great place to, you know, learn a lot. It's a learning experience. You get to learn a lot of things. So learning from there in terms of software and all the services that we provide was overwhelming. it was really overwhelming, and starting out fresh out of school and trying to do something really different organizational culture, different modes of doing things, different kind of operations from the trading or marketing that I had done with Sanda International. It was totally different, but it's been a great experience, I must say. Yeah.
Okay, so what motivated you to start making videos?
Okay. So when I started working as a customer service person at DreamOval Limited, we had services that we provided support for. And so along the line in my engagements with customers were always wowed about they always experience a wow effect from me. It could be from the way I talked, from the way I assisted them with their issues, from the way I was empathetic and everything, and they were always amazed. And most of the feedback that I got was, is this really in Ghana? Like, how are you this swift and efficient and all that? And I didn't really let it get into my head, but I kind of figured out that people do not appreciate the support that customer service people give to them. People just have this whole notion of customer service is bad, and so when they get to meet an experience of such, they get very wowed and they are very excited. So I mean, for me, it was a way of starting to let people know that people are doing great things, people are really serving right, people are giving the wow effect on our products and services, and the world needs to hear it. And so through my videos, I share my experiences, and then I want to let people know how you can actually pick a few tips from there and go on and just serve your customers and give them the wow effect. So that has just been my YouTube journey so far. And apart from customer service stuff, I vlog about food, travel when I do, and then random topics. Yeah.
Okay. So you made mention of customers. What's been your ultimate low while dealing with a customer?
Oh my god, ultimate low. When I started customer service, I was so emotional. Like I know I'm naturally an emotional person. Mistake I did was to take it onto my job. I'm still very emotional, but I try to subdue it and to control my emotions when it comes to work. I tried. So there was this day that something went wrong. I was trying my best to help the customer, and the customer was not listening to me, and it can get really frustrating when customers don't listen to you. In my series with Ethel and Lovelies, we discussed about how customers do not listen to us, and it was really frustrating. She wasn't listening to me, but then she needed my help, and here was I. She was really getting angry, and she was putting it out on me. And so I got really hurt, and I think that day I cried. And I had my boss at the time, now my current CEO, actually brought me out of the office, and then I just cried and I told him that no, customers should not do this. Like, I was so mad. But that was a turning point for me in my customer service journey, because I realized that if I should let these kind of customers get to me, it was going to affect me psychologically, and I will not be able to have that toughness in dealing with customers. Customers can be very irate. They don't really care about you sometimes, but you should build that skill of letting them understand that your job goes beyond just picking a phone and calling them and listening to their issues. Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's good. What's been your greatest achievement so far dealing with the customer?
I don't think I have achieved. I don't think I went into my greatest achievement, because interestingly, my role in DreamOval has changed over the years. When I started support, I remember I was doing support for about almost 24/7, right? And then we had more people joining on the team and all that. And so my job has actually moved from solely customer facing experiences to more of back-end operation stuff. So it's all very dynamic in the sense, and you're now helping the product team to come up with amazing products and services, how the operations and the services are going to go. So I don't really think I have gone into my greatest achievement. Maybe my greatest achievements will be being CEO sometime.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So, what are your plans for the subsequent years?
Whoa. In the coming years, I may want to see myself doing something different from maybe just back-end operations. Maybe if I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, I'm just taking a day at a time, and I'm trying to not rush things, but I really want to do something different in terms of where I can face the customer, where I can see the customers, more of like a client service or something else like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So,
but I'm tired of being at the back.
has this been something you had wanted to do growing up?
Wow. Actually, growing up, I wanted to be a medical doctor.
Wow.
Yes. I remember I did science in Accra Girls, and I really wanted to be a doctor. But my grades were bad, and then thankfully to my brother, my eldest brother Godwin, he mentored me with my personality, and he asked, what about doing PR or journalism at GIJ? And thankfully, Mr. Bache at the time was the vice rector, so my brother helped me. I got the forms at GIJ, and then that was where it all changed from being a medical student to communications. And I think that communications is for me. I think he was able to find that early for me, and then mentored and helped me get to this stage. So communications is a thing for me. I may even want to work with the Ministry of Communications sometime. Yeah, because I see it like it's something that I would want to endeavor into, and just to know how it feels to work in the private public sector and all that, and see how that also feels like. Yeah.
Okay, so
I wouldn't mind sharing my experience with technology to the public sector.
had you been a medical doctor, would you have regretted?
Also, I had a weakness in being a medical doctor. My mom always said that I wasn't that, I'm scared when I see an accident. I'll cry right now. Like, I will cry. So I can't imagine being a doctor and having to take care of people who are sick. I'll just be crying, and it's not a good thing. You need to have a very tough heart in being
Dealing with customers all the time.
Yes, dealing with customers, but you see, this is somebody's life. Mm-hmm. I know that I'm being a doctor in a different field of customer service. Because you helping someone with an issue is you trying to help someone with their issues, which is like a sickness in code. But like a medical doctor, I didn't think I had a heart for being a medical doctor.
We'll get back to that later. I just think you're just saying that. So, okay. Well, this is a very important question. Why do you like food so much?
Food is a very important question. Guys, why do I like food? See, I love food. I appreciate good food. But I have a very small tummy. Like, I'm not a gluten. I just love food. So yes, I just appreciate good food. I just love food, but I'm not a gluten. I don't eat so much. So basically that's it.
I think I'm done with my questions.
So guys, I don't know if we answered most of the questions, but some of the lessons that I have learned in my 5-year journey has been that one, you have to be very patient in working with people. You have to be empathetic. You have to be extremely considerate when it comes to helping other people and solving their problems, or in building that relationship with your internal employees. You have to build a relationship with them out of the working space so that you can actually build that family-oriented relationship. And DreamOval has been a very great place for me, and I want to thank everybody that has supported me on this journey to my customer support experiences. And I really want to thank you all, from YouTube to Twitter to Facebook to Instagram to the DreamOval family, the Geo Squad, and my parents, my brothers, my family, and those friends of mine who have become family and supporting me on this journey. It hasn't been easy, trust me. 5 years has not been easy, and I really appreciate others who have clocked 13 years and 12 and 10 and 8 and counting. I mean, we're all going to get to the top, and I just want to encourage you all that whatever you find your hands to do, just do it in all your might, because you never know who is watching, and you never know, there will be some open doors somewhere. So don't forget to keep being awesome, and do well to subscribe and like this video. Like it. And thank you, Bridget, for helping me shoot this as well. I love you all. Bye bye.